All right. This review is about Gwar. More people pronounce it Gwar. I pronounce it Gwar. Whatevs. Gwar, Soulfly, and King Parrot. Gwar doing like 40 years of Gorgor. Right? Gorgor Strikes Back tour. Ridiculous. I have not seen Gwar since 2017, I think. Long time. I didn't know that I wanted to see them without Dave Brockie, to be honest. I love the bands. I love their albums. But, Odorous was kind of like a huge, irreplaceable piece. But we'll get to that. King Parrot opened the night, and this was a nice kind of mixed genre bill. There are definitely people there to see King Parrot, and definitely people there not to see them. But they did great. The mic, the vocals, it was really hard to hear them, but their energy was great. They're from Australia, and they were a ton of fun. They're a band I want to see in a smaller venue because I want to see Mayhem. But really cool band, so go see King Parrot whenever you get the chance. Soulfly came on, and not a huge Soulfly fan. Obviously, Max is awesome, but Soulfly is not. I don't own any Soulfly. I've seen them once before at an Ozfest right after they were formed. They came out and they put on a pretty straightforward, quick set. Not quick, but not a particularly long set. They played mostly favorites. And that was it. They got out of the way. And then, Gwar. And I don't remember, I've seen them 4 or 5 times before. And I don't remember how drenched I got before. But I feel like I did not get as drenched before as I did that night. Literally like wringing out my clothes on the way to the car. I unfortunately had some sinus stuff going on, so I wasn't feeling amazing. And I probably shouldn't have gone. Nothing contagious, but it was a dumb idea to go. So here's the thing. The stage wasn't huge, which I would have liked to see them on a bigger stage. But it was the original Beefcake is now doing the vocals, and for me it doesn't work. Some of the songs his voice kind of lends itself to, but for me, I feel like they need another kind of charismatic, energetic. They need something like an Odorous, or something even completely different, I guess. But the song selection definitely wasn't a set list that I would have loved to hear. They played a few classics. I don't need to hear them do Pink Pony Club or some of the other stuff that they did. The band wasn't a ton of movement from the rest of the band. They were just kind of out of the way, which is different than what I've seen before. It was great to see Gwar again. It really was, and they're a lot of fun, and I would go see them again, but I would really like a change in kind of what they do. I would like a more chaotic, less just kind of like, okay, beginning of the song, now the stuff gets sprayed, and then it goes away into the song, repeat, So, it's kind of a weird night. For me, King Parrot was easily the highlight. I want people to continue to support Gwar. I would like to see something different from them. And I would like to see a different vocalist. No disrespect to anybody in the band. I think for me, it took so much away from the power that Gwar has. So, can't all be winners. But it wasn't a horrible night. It just wasn't what I was really hoping for. So, take that with a grain of salt. Go see the bands. Go support the tour. And make your Gwar shirt. Have a blast. And who knows what next time will be like.